In this video, we're going to go over the knowledge base and how to use the knowledge base in a SIM workflow. So here in the bottom left corner, we can see the knowledge base configuration. So if we simply click into this page, we can see all of the knowledge bases available here. So as you can see, I've only created a single knowledge base, but let's start from scratch. So if we click on the create button, we can give our knowledge base a name. We can say test KB. We can give it an optional description, and we can select the chunking size. So we have a minimum chunk size, a maximum chunk size, and then the overlap. And finally, we can upload our documents by selecting, all of our documents of our choosing here. So now I've already created a knowledge base here. So if we click into this knowledge base, we can see that I've uploaded a single document and that this has already been chunked. So we can actually click into the document and see all of the chunks that were added. So each chunk is able to be, reconfigured or edited as needed. So if I wanted to, remove this period, I can save the chunk. And so I can manually save these chunks this way. I can create a chunk. So if I wanted to enter some content for this chunk with the UI, I can go ahead and do that. I can also add tags to the knowledge base. So the way I can do that is by entering a tag name. So if I wanted to say, this is 401k, I can give it a value. I'll go ahead and create the tag. And so now this document is tagged with 401k. And so as you can see here on the right, we have the actions available. So I can go ahead and disable chunks. I can delete chunks. I can see the status of that chunk, and as well as the index of all the chunks here. So knowledge bases can handle many documents at a time to be uploaded. So you can go ahead and actually select as many documents as you want, and then you can go ahead and upload them all at once, and they'll get processed and chunked all together. Additionally, we can add documents to a knowledge base. So if you wanted to add additional documents, you can go ahead and do that. And you can even add, as I mentioned before, you can add tags here as well to the document. So now heading back into the SIM workflow, the way in which we can access the knowledge in a knowledge base is through the knowledge block. So if I select knowledge block, I can drag it onto the canvas. And there are a few different operations that we can use. So just like how there are operations in all of the other blocks for some specific tools, the knowledge block has similar operations. So we can search a knowledge base, we can upload a chunk, we can create a document. So these three operations can be embedded in a workflow to dynamically pass content into them, so that you can manipulate and use your knowledge base in a workflow. So for this demo, we'll go ahead and search across our knowledge base and then have an agent return some content. So we can select our knowledge base here. We'll enter a search query. We can say something like 401k plan benefits. We can enter the number of results. So I can select 3 results. We can even choose tags to filter by. So if we wanted to select 401k, we can, select those filters. I mean, we only have one knowledge base that we're concerned with and one tag, so we don't have to actually select the tag. But if we wanted to select the tag and the operator, we can go ahead and do that. We can also enter a value for the tag as well. So now we'll go ahead and give this agent knowledge access. So we can say knowledge. We can give it the result of this query. And now if we go ahead and run the workflow, we'll see the results from the knowledge base were returned. So we have the document ID, document name, and then the content. And so now we're passing those results to an agent, and the agent gives a response related to the user query. So I told it to summarize the knowledge and give a summary. So that's what it's done here using the knowledge results that we passed down. So as I mentioned before, you can actually upload a chunk dynamically. So for example, if you wanted to have an agent upload a new chunk to this base, we can go ahead and tell the agent to write some content related to 401k plans. And then we can select that document, and then we can enter the agent content here. So let's go ahead and run this workflow. So the agent's generating some content, and then we'll simply be able to pass it into the knowledge block. And so if we head into our knowledge base, we can click on this document, and we can see here the new chunk that was uploaded. So understanding 401k plans, a comprehensive guide. So this is the new chunk that we just added today. So this is, an easy way to dynamically add chunks and documents if you wanted to. If you wanted to create documents, you can do that as well within a workflow. Thanks so much.